Hello, everybody, and welcome to the horror at Highbrook. Highbrook. Not Highbrook, but Rook. But there's a R in there somewhere. I played this game during as a demo during a Steam Next Fest. Been waiting for it to release. Highbrook Estate. Highbrook, an aristocratic eyrie of cold rock and rain. A melancholy shadow overlooking the port at Black Sands. At the summit of its grey cliffs lie the crumbling edifice of Acheron House. Once respected by the city elite, the Acheron family fell from grace to become the subject of snide remarks and scornful whispers. Lord Acheron was a prominent book collector whose increasing interest in the occult saw him driven from respected academic practice. It is rumored he turned to the Seekers Communion for support shortly before his family's enigmatic disappearance. The Seekers Communion is a secret organization of mystics, seers, and exiled scholars. This clandestine group supports occult practices across the city and facilitates a black market for arcane goods. Officially banned by Black Sands Council, the collective continues its work in the shadows. The vanishing of a noble house, however disfavored, cannot go unexamined by the council. The Black Sands Mayor, Lord Alliston, has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate. A dilapidated stagecoach deposits the party at Highbrook. The rain echoes eerily through the empty halls. And thus, we begin the horror at Highbrook. Let's see what our team is all about. When the loading ends. Chapter 1. Nevermore. We hide in the shadows of the world beyond. Adage of the deep-spired church. We got creepy cults, strange churches. Ooh, and we got a board! Introduction. Welcome to the horror at Highbrook, a card-crafting cosmic horror board game. You control a team of investigators sent to examine the disappearance of a noble family from their ancestral home. To progress with the game, you must combine characters and items in order to complete tasks across the ancient estate. Experiment and explore. There are many mysteries to unravel. If you reach a dead end, turn your attention elsewhere for a while and try something else. A small set of introductory tasks are listed on the bottom left to help you get started. You can close this window now and work things out. Yeah, let's do it. Council missive. Dear investigators, by order of the High Council, you are granted license to commandeer Highbrook Manor and its associated facilities. You have been commissioned to investigate the disappearance of the Acheron family, the owners of the estate, who were reported missing several days ago. The Acherons were well known in the city, and their vanishing is concerning, especially considering a rumored affiliation with the Seekers Communion. Please treat any evidence you find as confidential and report immediately to the council when your task is complete. A news report is included to provide further context of this unusual event. Lord Major Alliston, Esquire. I see Mayor Allison is as conceited as always. His presumption that all city events require his involvement is so tiresome. I suspect that Blackhurst has been involved more for political point scoring than out of respect for our knowledge. But perhaps I can track down the books that Acheron borrowed from us last year. Indeed, Vitali. I am equally tired of Alliston's petty machinations. But the High Council provides us with the bulk of our funding, and as such, we are obliged to respond. At least, they have provided us with some tools to begin our work. We should take this supply crate to the machine room where we can extract its contents. I don't much like Aniston either, but he pays well. And I certainly don't trust bookworms like this Acheron chap. Nothing but trouble in all those old tomes. Let's find these upmarket fools and get out of here. Spoken like a true Aldworther. Don't worry, my friend. You will be away from the bookworms and back with the woodworms soon. Fewer insults, more action. Our remaining colleague, a doctor from Kingcroft, will be joining us tomorrow. We should prepare for her arrival. Supply crate goes here, and you go here. Okay, so start task. Then, oh, what's this exit? A vanishing at Highbrook. The Acheron family, one of the city's most eligible houses, has disappeared under suspicious circumstances this week. A delivery boy from Direwitch Market is reported to have discovered the family's absence when he arrived at the Clifftop Manor to deliver tinned fish. The boy, who was subsequently been treated for delirium, is reported to have spoken about seeing the place as if struck by a storm. The Acheron family were not immediately found by a local tollsman, and their servants, a maid and a state warden, also seem to have been missing for some time. The High Council announced that it has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate this disturbing occurrence of vanishment. Spyglass. We can perform tasks with this card at the Clifftop. We don't have Clifftop. Equipment note. The following items have been packaged and assigned to your team. Please use them as instructed. Spyglass. A high-quality binocular set from the workshops of Ashbrook, done for use in the hunts or expeditions. Night lamp. A soporific night light from the mechanist workshop of Venetus. Its gentle hum and soft light provides slumber even in disturbing surrounds. Library Codex. Provided by the scholars of Bleakhurst. A catalog of archive filing systems and nomenclature. Good luck on your investigations, Quartermaster Lavinia. Let's put the Library Codex in here. My scholar here. We can Skull Vitali memories. Let's put you over here in the guest room. Where else can we go? Well house, kitchen, dining room, chapel. We haven't discovered it. Cellars. Booster Matrix, a machine overload card traced with the mathematical logic and yellow with time. When used in mechanist devices, this item can aid calculations and improve performance. Let's put it in storage. Let's do another one. He is at hunger 12, fatigue 21%. You are good very much on everything. And you haven't done a single damn thing. No matching card. Enter records. Ooh. Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse lived in a house. Not his house, but the house of a great king. Some people don't want mice in their homes, but the king was always asleep and dreaming. So Mr. Mouse was free to wander the house without fear. Most mornings, Mr. Mouse will climb up the curtains and look out the windows, gazing across the ash-colored land to the evil river beyond. He knew that the river was the place where visitors would arrive, their feet making pretty patterns in the ash-gray sand. He wanted to visit the river, but he was afraid he would get lost on the way. So instead of venturing outside, he would watch and whisper. Let's put you here and Spyglass and go get us some stuff. And in the meantime, we're gonna make you do some more here. Let's see if we can find some food, some stuff that we can cook. I need to see who can cook. Ooh, we got some moon grain and catalytic powder. Usual reagents. Ooh, Dr. Caligari! Or Callaghan, sorry. The doctor. Apologies for my late arrival. I had to visit a patient in Direwitch yesterday. The fellow had developed calcins compliance. Bones like rubber. Most intriguing. Coincidentally, my guild was summoned here recently to tend to the Acheron's son. He was suffering from an unusual infection. Unfortunately, my colleagues were unable to diagnose the cause. Dr. Caligar, your late arrival is of no matter. We have barely unpacked our own equipment. The mansion is somewhat disturbed and various chambers are inaccessible, sealed with mechanist locks. I believe one of these locations might house a simple laboratory you could make use of when we gain access. Ah, I suspected as much. My colleagues sensed foul play when they visited here before. Lord Acheron was adamant that our team should not investigate without his supervision. Luckily, a junior analyst had the foresight to retain the laboratory code. We should be able to gain access using the copy I have here. Very smart, Miss Caligari. Very smart, Miss Caligar, but it don't surprise me. You were as sharp as a blade when you fixed up me and my crew from Keel Fever last spring. Save us from a right wrecking, you might say. I owe you one. If you need any alchemy supplies or help with shifting stuff, just let me know. Let's... machine room. Let's put this here and get you going. Oh, you are not suited for this task. No? Character, lab code requires... Oh, but we do have booster matrix. And we can do this. Awesome. Let's moon grain. Let's put in the kitchen and get the doctor to do some cooking. Nope, that's gonna be our dear friend here. Ooh. Simon's note 2. I'm getting sick. Must have got a cold from the caves and the hurt from the necklace is still there. I am writing this in the medicine room. I am waiting for Amy to make me a special sleeping drink. I really do not like being sick. Maybe the necklace has put a curse on me. I'd throw it off the cliff if I could. Pa did not seem to care. He is still singing his sad songs and doing his big chalk drawings. I hear him in the chapel from my room sometimes. I hope he doesn't get sick too. Anyways, Amy says it's best not to talk to him about it at the moment. She says he's been all quiet and strange of late. He's not like his normal self. This note confirms what I already suspected. Simon's illness was some form of otherworldly malady, contracted when his father involved the boy in his occult research. No wonder my colleagues couldn't identify the cause of the problem. If I only wish I had been there to examine him. His description of the ailment and the pain is most intriguing. Poor mite, his father is nothing but a coward. Sent his son into the undercoves because he daren't go there himself. Meddling in the dark arts is stupid enough, but including kids in such danger is unforgivable. And yet he'd look down at us duck folk if he'd pass us in the street. Ah! Atticus, it is not our role to judge Lord Acheron's morals, simply to follow his trail. But we can agree that the son's illness was related to his father's work. We should try to find this necklace. I would like to know how he is involved in the Seeker's plans. Enter records, and let's put you here. Nothing to do. We can put this over here. Let's do some cleft up. Let's do some... we can open the study. Let's get you working again. Soon I will need to prepare food for people. Gideon's note. Whoever finds this note, do not follow my path. You will not find us. They have their threats in us, all of us. They pull and we cannot resist. If you seek us out, you too will be lost. If I can, and before it's too late, I will close the doors, I will shatter the gates, and scatter the fragments, and I beseech you, do not follow. I have made such errors of judgment, such acts of vanity and greed, and for what? This does not bode well. The first evidence of Lord Acheron we find, and it's a garbled paranoid rant. Perhaps Gideon was trying to escape the communion's grasp. Perhaps his occult obsessions really had driven him insane. I ain't no detective, perhaps the Lord was up to no good and that is him trying to cover his tracks. He could be trying to set up someone to take the blame for whatever happened to his family. Where he just went mad, sitting up here with all his weird books. Don't be so quick to judge. Lord Acheron was an accomplished academic. I don't think we can simply dismiss his writings as the babblings of a madman. I feel there is truth in his words, disturbing though they may be. but it is too soon to say that what his outburst really means. Fragment, I'm gonna put you here. Simple trowel. We don't have the courtyard just yet. Right? Oh, we do. Courtyard, we're gonna then bring this over here. Simple trowel, and I think bracing charcoal, Simon's note, one, send to records. I need to send you out again because I need you to find some food. We can prioritize with this card in the study. So, study and scholar. Go, do it. Do you have victuals? Can you take care of this then? No, that's we're getting close to needing people to rest. Awesome. So we're gonna bring this over here and the raw meat here to cook it. Go. Cook the victuals. Victuals, the morning rituals, the opening eye, the smell of coffee. We're cooking stuff. Ooh, an echo. Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna let this go. Who is most hungry? 32, 12, 34. We're gonna give this. Let's put you here and give you this basic meal. And in the meantime, we're gonna cook this too. We can find time to discard in the dining room. Oh, straight up in the dining room. Provide inspiration, but can also make you ill. Let's do you're a hardy. Yeah, you can take care of it. And the sun is rising. Oh, we have another piece of the puzzle, and we can send it to the records. Gift of the owl. Test report +1 in terms of keys. Let's do another cliff top. Vitalis note. Atticus is a simple thug. Man clearly has no understanding or appreciation of anything that he can immediately hold or see. He's an unsophisticated bear. Let me put this task. Something that I might even find appealing under circumstances, but I must remain focused on our task and advocate for brains over brawn. I am sure that the Bleakhurst sent me here because of my interest. In arcane text. They may disapprove of my specialism publicly, but they benefit from it privately. Despite common belief, many of the occult theories promoted by the Seekers have authentic grounds. It should be a great vindication if I were to unearth proof there was proof here that my focus of study was not in vain. Let's cook some stuff for Atticus. Go. What's the room pot? Study, and let's send our mystic scholar here. Well, we have the gift of the owl. We can finish this. Dr. Caligar is exhausted, so Dr. Caligar can go to rest with a nightlight. And you are fatigued, high, hunger. How are you in hunger? We're gonna send you here and here so you can. Ooh, 50% chance of failure. Okay, so we're gonna put you here then to rest. Are you with hunger? Not too bad. I'm gonna put you here then. Dining room. Oh, he's there with an echo. I'm gonna put you here. Oh, I can put multiple people in the same place and we can all rest. Okay, so Atticus will go here and go out. This goes library codex. Archives. Can you do archives? No. Can you do archives? Yes. Go. Vision of dreams, source of inspiration. In your vision, a source of inspiration. Cool. So let's put this here. Let's give you food. And I haven't seen this before. Gift to the owl. Yeah, now that he's rested, we can do this with the gift of the owl. Tracker's guide. How to find the salt hair, the broken twigs, signs of the storm, where the wild things may be. We have uncovered a selection of expeditionary notes that might serve in our aid of the cliff tops. Okay. So we're gonna go over here now. So if we do this, oh, we don't need it. On match spot, task support level 1, upgradable with something. The runes around this Kintsugi repair pod seems to glow faintly, like glyphs traced in ember. Indica Unmat was a respected herbalist, blah blah blah. Her competitors were less generous. Okay, so it's more of it's another booster. Let's do another one of these. Let's put this here. Cook. Where are you with hunger? And you hunger. And you hunger. Let's feed you the poison mushrooms. Booster matrix, good. Ooh, document box. A package of some sort has been delivered. I don't see anyone drop it off, but I guess we need to keep an eye out for any other stuff that might appear. Indeed, Atticus. I recall that the Acherons often employed couriers to gather items from the town, especially so as they began to withdraw from the Black Sands themselves. A laboratory. Oh, Calgar's notes. I've only been here a few days, but this place is already beginning to get under my skin. It doesn't help that I can't access my my own medicine. Let's get you out of here. Let's put something here. Food. Your food. Your hunger. Your hunger. Oh, you need to eat. Oh no! Well, let's send everybody to rest. Just take care of that. Everybody's in the same condition. Booster matrix. Okay, let me finish reading. For all the discovery of a body would be a double-edged event, the intrigue of an organic trail, paired with the grief of yet another death. And I have seen too much death in my work already. It is why I blunt the sharpness of the world with drink. Another note, it seems that I have met the hireling, Atticus, before. Do you remember the incident at Altworth and his hulking presence? He's a crude man, but an impressive physical specimen. Okay, send the laboratory. We'll send the doctor here. Take care of this. We can do gift of the bee. Oh, do we have any? And catalytic powder. Ooh, I have to use both of them. Now who's super hungry? You're super hungry. Dining room. Go read. Go have a meal. In the meantime, the scholar is... can he take care of that? No. So we'll send him into the archives and check things out. Can you do anything here? Yes. New pilgrims of Highbrook. A reopening is at hand, but you do not appear to be seekers. I pray you have the insight to act wisely where Gideon acted without real consideration. Acheron was a talented scholar, but his downfall was to trust the communion. Their knowledge and ambitions are flawed and naive. His use of Dreamleaf led to his discovery of the tear, but his subsequent actions were rash and ill-informed. I hope that your progress will be more enlightened. To this end, I offer you a part of the whole you seek. Make use of this gift, and we might speak again. Okay, we have another piece of the puzzle. Oh, the Dreamleaf. Go ahead and let's do it. We don't have enough. Will this work? No. So we need to rust the box. Machine room with the machinist. Do we have anything here? Give it to the monkey. Not enough. Tracing charcoal. Oh, this is knowledge. Hacker's Guide, Booster Matrix. Yeah, Booster Matrix. Go. Let's then... Seeker's Letter. You're getting your efforts have been noticed. You are new to the community. You always sense great potential in your practice. Discussed. We will aid you in your work and provide such guidance as we can. In return, you must follow that guidance and pledge yourself to our order. As you are aware, Highbrook rests above the Black Sands undercoast, a network of subterranean smuggling routes and hidden chambers. An old Seeker sanctuary still lies within those caves. Descend and locate the shrine if you can. We believe the objects of great power still remain there, hidden in that gloom. Dream Draught. A tonic frowned upon by the dispensaries of Cane Cross Yard. It is said to be a powerful soporific, and one that elicits wild dreams. Lord Acheron was growing the leaves that make this potion. If we were to use a dose in place of the nightlight when we sleep, we might find out why. Okay, so lamp goes here. You go there. Delivery note should be nothing but please find your order enclosed. Yeah, sure. And we're gonna wait until people are actually okay, we need to read in the archives, dig in the courtyard, memorials, victuals, substance, paths. I think you can do, yeah, you can do paths. Good. Task of support level 1 upgradable with, yeah. So we're gonna put the pot over here. Oil bud, we confirm this out with this card. Laboratory. Focus Fern. Okay. Test focus +1. Oh, catalytic powder. We can use this now. Go. Raw meat. And you go cook it. Cryptic journal. You can find this out in the study. So you go here in the study and study. Oh, we don't have enough, but we have the tracing charcoal. Good. Now you come here and read in the archive. We have another dream draft too for future stuff. We can do this. We have enough. Good, 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 good. Focus Fern. We still need to wait for this. Atticus, go eat a nice meal. In the meantime, I'm going to put this here. Gideon's note 3. Simon's illness is worsening. The community tells me that the only cure lies in pressing onwards, but I've already unleashed things I never wanted to see. This morning, the spawn of the first circle came again. Writhing putrid grubs spilling out of the cracks in the boards. I do not know how to appease them, and I am so tired. Things are becoming untethered. In my fatigue, I have mislaid the Valhassa tear, or it has mislaid itself. I must be hiding the tools and ritual fragments. I cannot have my family fall prey to their effects again. Let's do this. Seeker's Letter 2. You're getting the fragments of lore. Actually, let me put them here and start this task and continue reading this. The fragments of lore you're compiling are symbolic shards, scraps of shattered knowledge that may seem incomprehensible in isolation, but gather them all and absorb the lesson. Only then, when you assemble the whole, will a new rite be formed. The opening eye, the ashen hammer, the fallen sky, the broken spear. Each incantation opens the mind to deeper power and knowledge. Persist, brother. You are close to communing with the first circle of Nibiru. Once the eye has been opened, you will truly begin to see the glory that awaits. Send to Owl T. Ooh, goes for reading. Puzzling journal. Study, go. Going. Let's bring you to the cliff top. Machine oil is another buff. I'll zoom the camera. Pause and unpause. There we go. That's the introductory task. Oh, sure. Oh, look at this. Composer. Oh, this is for this. So this will be this. This will be that. This will be here. This will be here. And here. Cliff top. Start. Archive. Start. Gideon's note 2. I have the Valhassa tear and the fragments to accompany it. But at what cost? My son brought more than just a relic back from the depths. He is afflicted with some unearthly wasting disease. The doctors from Cane Cross could not help him, and he is now so frail that I fear he may not recover on his own. Ooh, let's move you away from the echo. Let's tracing charcoal. You go here. Who's hungry? You're not hungry. You're very hungry, and you are incredibly hungry. Go eat. Okay. Let's bring this over here, and let's finish reading this. I hope to find some assistance for him beyond the work from the Seekers. Perhaps the cure lies somewhere within the walls of Nibiru. In the meantime, I'm sealing the chapel, just as I have closed the laboratory. I don't want anyone else to stumble across my work and end up injured. Cliff top, go do it. You can't do this work. Gift of the owl, there's another thing over here. Can you do the work? Yes, you can. Let me bring you over here and do archive work. And I think soon I will have to send everybody to rest. Everybody is at... Oh, we're still good. Mr. Tubbs! A portly barrel of soft gray fur, this cement gray cat purrs industriously as he stalks the rooms of the house. Unperturbed by the living or the dead, he maintains an air of self-sufficiency, never mewling for food or clawing for attention. An independent gentleman. His collar offers a name but no provenance, and he is not referenced on any residence list. Regardless, he patrols the corridors in the manner of a landlord inspecting his domain, pausing here and there to permit the occasional scratch behind his gray velvet ears. We can perform a task with this card in the dining room, guest room, and kitchen. Let's take you to the kitchen. Mr. Tubbs is already in the... Okay, so let's go here with everybody so they can rest. And also... Oh, he's injured. Why are you injured? Well, we can't do anything with that. Actually, let's go over here with our dear friend Atticus. Cook this meal. Dr. Caligari, you are very hungry but not sufficiently fatigued. So, no, wrong one. We're gonna bring you here, and as soon as he's done with the food, we'll eat, and then we'll go to sleep. That'll be the way to go. Come on, Atticus. Deliver that pizza. Sorry, that steak. Our guy here. Okay. Booster, Focus Fern, Dream Leaf. Oh, Mr. Tough. Okay, go with Atticus here and have fun. Oh no, he's fatigued. So we need to get them all to rest. Rest. This is getting intense already. Meow. Dream of a lost book. Task focus. Dining room. Task this card in the dining room. Okay, let's go to the dining room with Dr. Caligari. Go. Let's go with Atticus to the kitchen to test this out. The mechanist in the courtyard can do no. Ooh. Can you do any of the others? No. Oh, you go here. How about you? Can you do this? No, you can't. So we'll send you to the archives then. And then we'll send you here and do this task. With Mr. Tubbs there. Where's my either? Go to journal with the task and the study. Can you do it? You have this? How about the doctor? Oh, we have the gift of the owl. And the thingamajig here. We can actually do it. Focus Fern. Healing Sprig. Laboratory. Yeah, this is gonna fail. But we're gonna go Healing Sprig. And with the doctor as soon as the doctor is done. Archives, go. And kitchen, start. What else, what else, what else? Okay, we are next piece. Gideon's note 5. I heard the hounds again last night. I could not decide if their howling was real or just echoes in my own mind. I have barely slept. Simon's condition is worsening. I must find a solution either in words or in actions. The eye will not close again. I must find a way to blind it while I seek the cure. I can still see the key in my dreams. Her bifurcated head, the dark gaping maw. But no, I am a seeker now, even without the ceremony. I will step beyond the threshold. I will compel the instruments of Nibiru to obey me. Yeah, I don't think that went well. Machine room and this to get the what is this? Work? No. Machine oil. To get the chapel open. And then you go over here to the laboratory to see what we can get from the healing sprig. Okay. Speaker's letter 3. Brother Acheron, we understand that in recovering the tear your son has been hurt. It is unfortunate and regrettable, but do not swerve from your path now. The knowledge and power you will acquire can cleanse your son of any ailment, void-born or otherwise. You must reach further, into the inner circles of the unseen twin. Only there will you find the power to heal your son and fortify your family for what is to come. Prepare your summoning chamber, assemble the rite of the opening eye, and speak with the key, the guardian of the first circle. You must pass through the darkness to reach the illumination beyond, the communion. At last, the fog begins to clear. The Seekers are trying to contact Nibiru, a mythical domain of cosmic power, an unseen isle that lies hidden outside the natural time and space. Engaging with these histories is enlightening, but it is also dangerous. I think we can assume that Gideon has already begun his journey down that path. The chapel has clearly been used for ritualistic practices. We can assume it was locked to prevent his family from discovering his work. If he was hiding his activities here, then what might await us in the other sealed chambers? Records, you are gonna go to the study with you. You have enough? No, but about the tea. And what else? Nothing else. So we're gonna have to go foraging. Can you do this? Healing those. Are you injured? Injury. Focus. Let's take care of this. Heal up. You're the only one who's injured. We're gonna put this here for the next task. You're gonna come here and cook. My mechanist is gonna come here and forage. Gonna put the night lamp here again. We're gonna put the gift of the snake here for the chant, or for whatever we're gonna do there. You are hungry. You are hungry. The only one who's really hunger. Yeah, you need to eat. You need to eat, buddy. Go eat. We have another raw meat. Go cook. We're gonna move her here to work on this. Okay, then go over here. Let's bring her here so she can eat this. Maybe it'll give us another good let's do the archives again. Gift of the bee, cool. Moon corn. Dr. Caligari can dig in the courtyard. And you, as soon as you're done, I'm gonna feed you. Okay, there's nothing to be done in the archives for now. Oh, we have a healing sprig and a dream leaf. Let's do the healing sprig. And And no, you can't do anything here, so let's take care of this. You go out and start a task with foraging. You are heal injured 20%. 0, 0. Okay, let's put this in my inventory along with this. We got an oil bud. This will make machine oil, I think. Focus fern with Atticus. Oh, tracing charcoal. There we go. Now we have everything. Go, do the task. Do the thing with the stuff. Machine oil. How hungry are you? Let's bring you here so you can eat. Where the cat? Okay, nothing else to do in the kitchen for now, but let's forage again to see if we can get a good steak for Atticus here. Gift of the owl, great. And your hunger is not diminished. Ooh. It is note 6. He was dying. I had no choice. I summoned the key while the veils were still thin, and I demanded he should take him into the gardens of the first circle. The rot will stop there. He will not worsen, but he cannot stay long without protection. He will become ash. He will wither away. I will raise myself further. I can enter Nibiru of my own volition. I will compel the needle to cure Simon. I will bring him home. Sophia must not know. It is best she believes that I have sent him to some private city infirmary. Once I have returned, she will see the reasoning and the glorious path ahead for all of us. The shadow is cast long across this house, but perhaps there is still time. What has Acheron done? Has he really offered up his own child to some eldritch horror? Real monsters or rotten seekers? It don't matter to me. It's abduction, plain and simple. We must find this boy, but I don't care if Gideon is ever seen again. Yes, Atticus. He seems to have made a pact with the communion, or the entities they revere, and to hide this from his wife. Such arrogance. Sophia Acheron is no idiot. Her intellect is easily a match for her husband. She will not be fooled. But more pressing concern, who is this key? A demon, a seeker, or something else? If my memory serves me correctly, the key is an instrument of Nibiru, the chief doorkeeper of the unseen twin. If Gideon has awoken such an entity, then we will face more fearsome dangers than the communion's thugs. Okay, so send to records. Put this in the middle. Okay, now we can cook for our dear buddy here. And let's bring you here so you can do stuff with the dream leaf. Well, let's give you the gift of the bee. And the catalytic thing. Requirement not met. Oh, wrong thing. You go here. What goes here is the doctor. And you go in the dining room and eat. Ooh, can we cancel? Can't cancel. He's tired. Okay, let's save this. Let's move here. Let's get everybody to rest. Let's get everybody to rest so that Atticus can go eat right after. Oh, now Atticus, come here and eat. Doctor, come here and dig. You come here and scout, and buddy, there's nothing to do in the archives. So I'm gonna put you here in the ritual chamber where you can maybe do some good. What else? Ooh. Healing sprigs, so you come over here and create another healing flask. You come here and do a bit more digging. Can you cook? Yes, you can. Next one to eat will be the doctor. Healing dose. You're gonna come over here. The healing sprig. You're gonna come over here and eat. Can you do library? Just in case. Raven's cap. I don't want it. Focus Fern. Let's put you to use. Let's dig another one in the archive. Yeah, the archives are dead. Cool. I think we don't have another choice but to dream with the other thing, the draft. Ooh, owl tea, good. Let's put you to task here. You come over here and do another healing potion. The next is going to be the dream leaf, if we have time. Well, bud, I'm going to put these over here. Let's dig once more. You know what? Let me put you to sleep with the dream leaf. And you can go up here and forage. I don't have any other choices than now. Dream of a monocle. Machine room. Gift the monkey. Go. Atticus, let's get you to cooking. And you can go here again. Another healing flask. Okay, what else? What else? Come on. Hey, cryptic journal. Study for my good buddy here. You have enough? No. Gift of the owl. Go. I'm not gonna eat you. But cool. Let's go in the dining room with Mr. Tubbs. Pet Mr. Tubbs. Oh, that's good. You're not that hungry. You're not that hungry. Not that hungry. Not that hungry. Oh, we got the final piece. The composer. The opening eye, a right to break the threshold of the first circle, a knock on the gates of Nibiru. Draw an arced door upon the wall in white chalk. Circumscribe the form in a circle, and at the apex of the arc draw a 12-point star. With your forehead pressed against the star, sing the song of the autumn key. Hold the edges of the frame. Stare beyond the wall, eyes wide until the tears drop to the floor. Close your eyes, close your mind, and open the door. The fragments have formed the opening eye, the ritual that the seekers urged Gideon to complete. It is a window into Nibiru's hidden domain. It might seem foolish, but I think we must perform this rite to further our investigation. Italia, are you mad? These evil rites should be burned, not performed. We should look for the Acherons here, in the real world. Gideon may have been insane, but we need not follow him into his lunacy. I hear you, Atticus, but it is clear that Gideon was determined to carry out this ritual. Perhaps we can find fresh tracks by replicating his actions. If you trusted my judgment during the keel fever epidemic, then please remain in step with us now. Aye, Miss Caligar, you pulled me and my boys through that outbreak. I still owe you for that. I'm not happy with Talon's plan. It won't end well, but I'll do as you asked for now. Oh. Let's get you here. What do we need? Also, we need. We need more. Yeah, we need another dreamer to go dream. You know what? Let's send everybody to dream. We're at low fatigue, but it doesn't matter. We need to go and try to get another one of these buffs. Sleep offers some repair. Okay, so this is Dream of the Cliffs. Give her a time to discard the cliff top. Okay. And we're gonna send Atticus, who's gonna be there with a kitty. So we got a Dream of the Cliffs. Gideon's note 4. I cannot find my tools anymore. It's as if the house is shifting around me, scraps and relics wandering from room to room. Ooh, task support. We have the tier. Okay, let's finish reading this. I'm so weary with study and drained from ritual that I cannot think straight. I'm attempting to keep track of the fragments, and I know I could acquire replacements if need be, but I fear I am stumbling in the darkness without the protections I need. The community is urging me on, offering support from afar, but they are not subject to the nightmares that I see in every shadow. And Simon's note. Ooh, Irving's eyepiece. This is support in archive. Put you here. I did it. I took the necklace and hid it in the den. Paul forgot to lock the chapel, so I got it and stole it. It took a terrible long time to get it here, but it was weird to, and it was weird heavy to carry. I am all tired and hurting from being so poorly. I know I should not have taken it. Paul will be angry, but I do not want it hurt him more. Wow, that's really weird to read. And maybe now it's outside the house. I might get better too. I hope so. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. Vitaly's note. As it is difficult not to despise that lump, Atticus. If we did not require the presence of someone who hunt and carry, then I would have sent him away, or at least petitioned to the others that we did so. The horrors of Highbrook are not those which we can beat with hands like clubs. They are not something we can take out into the garden hoop with a spade and then bury in the thin dirt. This place, as Atticus no doubt wishes to do, this place is a puzzle box of many dimensional complexity. As an example, whatever ritual incantations or Acheron may have uncovered, it is only my learning and insight that will allow us to engage with them in the correct manner. This dude has a high opinion of himself. Let's see you put it to the test, buddy. Go do your thing. I have a feeling that Atticus is right. And the things are about to go nasty. The world melts into watery gloom. A vision shimmers into view, as if stepping through a waterfall. Hello? Are you from the outside? Have you come to take me home? Please take me home. It is so strange here. Roots like worms and worms like roots. I don't like it, and I can't get out. I am slow and empty. Am I falling asleep? Am I dreaming? The one who brought me here won't take me home. She comes and goes, singing like a howling star, her head all broken up. Please, tell Pa I'm sorry about the necklace, and I miss him, and Ma, and Amy, and Tubbs. I am the key, the opener of gates, instrument of the end. I am the keeper of Nibiru's sacred path. You have come, knocking for me to return the boy. I will not. He is dreaming in the garden of the first circle. He will sleep with the shadows on the shore, a tribute to the end. Turn back, fleshlings. These roads are not for you. Shadows are alive. Ghastly feelings rend my soul. Chapter 2. They are awakened. The dance have begun. The dance has begun. Parables of the opening eye. Crack in the world. The key has returned to Nibiru, but a dark, runic scar remains, etched into the floor of the chapel like a wound. A fetid draft rises from its inky outlines. This is a tear in the world, left behind in the aftermath of the dark ritual. Whilst present, this fracture might provide ingress into things from beyond. To mend this fracture, we need to banish the entities it gives birth to. What in the hell was that? I felt like the sky had become an ocean and drowned us all. The Acheron boy, like a ghost, half here and half elsewhere, thin and hollow. And the beast, that horror, its head like a broken root. Was it real? And if so, what has Gideon done? That entity was an instrument of Nibiru, a lesser demon of the end, something I thought that I would never witness. The key is the custodian of the first circle, the sentinel on the shore. I have read of such beings but never dreamed I would see one. Perhaps the window through which the key spoke has not fully closed. There is a mark here on the ground, an uncanny rift or fissure, and a card here, seemingly dropped by the boy. We should monitor this scar in case its presence conjures more nightmares. Very wise, Caligar. We need more information on how these unholy rituals operate and who is involved. I suspect that there are more occult texts locked in the secured cases of the archives. I will send word to my colleagues at Venatus. Perhaps they can provide us with the assistance in accessing them. What are these? Oh, no, we need to move you away from these. School, we're gonna bring, sure, let's, can we replace Tubbs? No. Tubbs, can you move? Where are you? What chapel? No thing present. Okay, so let's just put you here in the courtyard. Can you do this? No. Let's bring Atticus here and let's bring back the spyglass. You can't do it. Can you do it? No. Tubbs, move! Okay, they've moved. They've left. Night thing. Venatus' letter. Fellow Mechanist Aster, firstly, we commend you on your commitment to this investigation. A paper on your findings will be most welcome in the Institute archives. Judging from your description of the modified locks, it appears that Lord Acheron has been receiving assistance on the configuration of a standard locking mechanism and uses it to secure their hideouts and archives. Their work is far from sophisticated though, and we have included a Mark I skeleton key with this letter to enable you to bypass their crude revisions. We wish you good fortune in your work. May the cogs turn your way. Okay, that's the letter. This task in the archives. Put you here. Put you here. Move you over here and do the thing. Do the thing with the stuff. Okay, now we can put the... Where was it? The school code here. And do we have any booster matrix? Come here for... Oh. As I suspected, the aftermath of our ritual has invited new terrors to the house. Perhaps they are linked to that cursed mark in the chapel. We should use our skills to remove or destroy them before they damage us or the property. But we need 2. Charcoal is 1. You can provide the other one. Destroy it. Break it. Garden guide. Ooh, we can use this for that. Mr. Mouse too. We'll save this. Actually, no. Let's send this into the records. Atticus, come here to the cliff top and go. Let's... Okay, we're faint insight. Small revelation. A new knowledge that could be applied to improve one's skill. A fresh place of... Okay, so we're gonna save this. What else can we do? Tracing charcoal. Another booster matrix. Machine oil. There we go. Now we can open the school. Great. You can come here into the archives and start this task. Sophia's note. The brain cap I bought from Direwitch appears to be a waste of time. I hope it would aid Simon's classes. However, the gadget not only requires the support of the machine room, it also seems to operate entirely randomly. instead of focusing the user's mind for study, it imparts of all kinds of chaotic visions. I was tempted to return it, but Gideon disagrees. I think partly because he wishes to avoid leaving the house. I am concerned that his solitude is a sign of something more troubling.